Good morning, people. Since I didn't have access to the internet and they broke my old phone, I've been using this phone just to make videos. I could not upload anything or get it where I can print it out, but I kept the evidence anyway. Now, I think the date on this is, let me go back. The date on this video is 12/29/16. Now, this is before they shut me down, put me out my house, and had me committed. But at this time, this was after Miss Nelson had turned off my water and left my only water resource was in the kitchen, in the cold water. She had turned off my hot water in the kitchen because that hot water seems to kill parasites. So the only source of when she left me, whatever contaminates the hot water seemed to affect it. So the only source of water she left me was the water in the kitchen sink. Now, I was using the water in the bathroom since in the bathtub I would let it run, because I know if they were going to contaminate it, it would cost plenty of money for them to keep putting stuff in it. So the water in the bathroom was less contaminated. But as I said, she turned my water off November the 23rd and left my only source of water to be the kitchen, the cold water in the kitchen sink. Now, she claims that the water heater broke, but even in that case, that shouldn't affect my cold water in the bathroom, should it? That means even if she lied, because we knew she went down there and broke that water heater, she destroyed it, because I'd had video of that. But even though she claims it was because of the water heater had nothing to do with the cold water in the bathroom. I should have still had cold water in the bathroom, in the toilet, in the face bowl, and in the bathtub. But she narrowed me down, like I said, to that source of water in the kitchen. Now, I had given the Riverdale Police Department water samples and food samples of stuff that was in my food that they were contaminating. I gave them those samples September the 23rd, I think it was. And as yet, they have not told me the results of the fingerprints or the samples. And of course, I know they're not going to. But in the real world, with all that evidence in this video I'm going to show you, Miss Lavera will be locked up for attempted murder. But not in this case. Not in the case of the Riverdale Police Department. So I want you to clearly see, and you know in the past I've shown you videos of stuff that was in my water. But this is a clear evidence of how the water was contaminated. Now, as you remember, in that one of the videos I made where I said that I was taken to that mental ward because I wanted to turn the water back on in the backyard because that water was not contaminated, that water was clear, and that they had changed the lock on the basement door and turned that water off so I couldn't have a source of fresh water. They wanted me to keep drinking this water here. And as I said, anybody, any logic would say, well, why are they leaving her just that one source of water? Why did they cut off the fresh water? Well, and this is the satanic world, not the real world that I thought we were in. So let me show you the video and let you see how this water looks. Now, you got to remember the water looks clear. It doesn't look like it has anything in it. It runs out the faucet really clear like it's normal water. But they had gotten to the point where since it wasn't affecting me, and I had made them angry. I think I see something on one of the videos that I made that made them angry. Well, they wanted to hurry up and get rid of me. They wanted to uh, really infect me or kill me, so they stepped it up that day. So let me show you what they did.
Now, this is what I'm saying about them loading that water up with all kind of stuff. Now look at this pot. This is plain water. Just plain water. Out the faucet. That I put in the pot to boil, and they keep loading it, loading with more and more stuff. Look how white it is. Now, you're telling me that the Riverdale Police Department can't investigate this? Look at this stuff. That's just some water hitting the top. Look at all that white stuff. You're telling me they don't know that this is something in my water that should not be? Water should not look like this. From just boiling it, just running over the side. I don't know what you can get a good view. Back up some. That water should be white, boiling over the side. Look at that. All this stuff in my water. And this is just a few streams of water boiling. Oh, let me see, can I turn this around? Look how slimy and thick that stuff is. Look at that. That's just plain water that they didn't load it up. So I definitely got to put gloves and stuff on when I'm drinking it. I mean when I'm washing dishes.
I don't know what you can see that how it runs down like it's a slime or.
See what kind of water is. Isn't that something? Now, when I call Friday, nothing here. Isn't that something? Get it water. Look at it. Isn't that something? And then if I buy water, they steal it out of here. They steal my bottled water. Isn't that something? So they want to make sure it's the only water that I have to drink, or have to cook with, or have to bathe with, or have to wash with. I can't believe that, how this nasty this stuff is in this water. Isn't that something? Let's see the other side. Did he collect on the other side? Yeah. Collecting everywhere. Scrape some off the side here. Scraping water. Do you believe that? Scraping water. Riverdale, what the Riverdale police department, you know what they'll say? They'll say, oh, she didn't do that. She said the heater broke. But that's why I don't have no cold water, because the heater broke. Oh, that's a civil matter. Yeah, well, we know it's a conspiracy. Look at that. And this is water. That's something. See what I can scrape off here. So it wasn't this big, but they get desperate. So they didn't load the water up. Look at my stove. Something splashing on the stove. Wow. Look at my stove, how white it is. What's wrong with these things? Look at my stove from just plain water splashing on it. They're ridiculously stupid. Did they think, since Lavera told me to want to board, and I've been boarding it, it's never, but like I said, they get desperate. And I told you a couple of days ago they get desperate. Isn't that something? Turn white water. Let me turn it off and see what the pot looks like on the side. Got my gloves on. Hold on. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I was saying that this was a pot that I just washed out yesterday, basically with hot water. And I rinsed it real good with hot water, I thought. So I put it in this pot because stuff kept coming in the big pot. So I thought the big pot was dirty. So I used the pot that I washed out yesterday. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to wash this pot out again just with hot water. Put it back on the stove. See what happens. I'll be back. Note, I've had this pot a long time, and it was always kind of silvery. It has turned to a yellowy finish.
And I want you to note
that last water that was in there. So let me put some fresh water in here. See will the color come back? Number one.
I want you to note that
what's in this
When you look into that pot, that water's coming out, it looked kind of cloudy, but it was clear. It didn't look like anything was in that water.
Now, as you see, the water looks clear. Doesn't look like there's any particles or anything of interest in there. So let's get it up boiling. Number one, I'm going to time and see how long it takes for. Oh, I see something that jumped in there already. Just floating. Right, is it coming up your way? Well, let's put the lid back on and get it boiling. Pause. Okay, number one, I don't know what they have in this water, but I've had trouble over and over again trying to boil this water. This water has been boiling been on the stove for 20 minutes, and it's just not getting hot. It's not really hot. What water does not boil in a pot this small within 20 minutes? So they have something in here that retards the heat from this water boiling, but I'm going to take it to the point, well, if you're not, I'm going to take it to the point where it was the last time when it spilled all over my stove and left all these white spots. This is a spoon that's dried out. Look at that. Is that water? A spoon? Water left a spoon looking like this? Really? That's water. Now, why hasn't the Riverdale Police Department gave me the results of the sample of the water that I gave them to test? Of course they're not going to give me the results of the sample of that water. They probably didn't even test it. I bet. I bet there is no records of me giving them any food samples or fingerprint samples. I bet there's no records. But let's see how this water boils when it ever boils again. Alright, I'm going to give it another 20 minutes. It'll be 40 minutes. And see, will it stop boiling? Bye-bye. Not bye. I'm going to pause. Okay, I've been dealing with this water situation for a period of time now, trying to get the same results that I had last time, and it's not happening. But that tells me a lot. Hold on 1 minute. See what time it is. 1:49. Well, as you can see, there's still a lot of residue on the lid. Now, the problem I've been having is keeping this fire lit. The water's not running that much, boiling over that much. But as you can see in the last video, it was boiling over quite a bit, and the fire remained on. But now, just a couple of drops of start, and the fire kept going out. So I know they was tampering with the flames, controlling the gas or whatever that was coming in, controlling the fire, and I told you they do that all the time. Now, one thing I do see, since it's not as much as it was last time, that means that they are injecting the substance in my water as I use it. So that means if they know I'm finna wash dishes, or they know I'm finna get me a glass of water, as you can see there's some on this side. Let me go out. There's some running down that side. Right there. See it? So it's still in the water, but it's not as much as it was. So obviously they injecting it as I use it. They didn't want it to show so obvious this time, so they didn't put none in the water, but that was already in the water. It's showing up. As I said, when I get ready to wash dishes, and I can tell you they would, sores or cuts would appear on my hands so the water could be absorbed in my bloodstream. And, it would be absorbed in my bloodstream. But another thing I've noticed about this. Now this is different. This is different from what has been in the water before. And this substance, the way it is now. When I first started complaining to the Bureau about the contamination of my water, it was totally different. It was like parasitic. And then it changed to arsenic, like a powder form, arsenic or cyanide, and then it changed to parasitic again. Now I don't know what this is, but this is a whole different composition. So that means they're trying different poisons, different parasites, in my water. But I don't care. God got me covered. But the thing is, I just want to keep making documentation of everything they're trying to do to get rid of me, and it's not working. As you can see, some more is forming on the sides right here. But God says I'm not going nowhere. But I just want to show you. Now, I've been trying to get in that basement door. Now, since I see they got all of this in my water, and I don't want to take a chance on drinking any of it, and I'm thirsty, as soon as they break the kitchen, as soon as I wake up, I'm going to tear that door down and turn my water on in my bathroom. They cannot make me drink poison water. Not if I have been. Not about my life. They can't make me drink it. Now, since I know it's like this, now they can sneak up, sneaking, and put stuff in my water. But you know what? That's why that Riverdale water department is here all the time. Remember, I've shown you videos of them being here all the time. It was I just thought that if they had just put it in the water and just let it run through the water, Riverdale water department wouldn't need to be here all the time. They would just let it go through the system, cut day and night, because it'd be in there. But they can't do that. They need to be around. Riverdale water department needs to be around so they can keep injecting it in my water as they think I'm finna use it. So, since my police department, my Riverdale water department, and Miss Lavera and them, these people in this building are trying to take my life again. I'm going to break the door down tomorrow some kind of way. If I had to put a hole in the middle of it, I am going in there and turning my water on. Also, I want to see what this Riverdale Police Department is saying about my spoons looking like this from water. I'm going to save the spoon just like it is. I might have to hide it. Alright, let me tell you something, I can't hide nothing from them. They know everything happened. Like they stole the other stuff that is evidence that I had. They'll probably come in here and take this spoon. But that's proof within itself. That they know that like I said, this is about the fourth composition of toxins that I've seen in my water. They're all different. So they're trying to find the right stuff, I guess, to get rid of me. The right combination of toxins and parasites. Isn't that something? You can get a clean spoon and put it in some water and it comes out looking like that. Wow. That's amazing. The amazing part is, again, God keeps showing them up, keep showing what they're doing. But I'm going to turn this water off. I'm not going to drink it. I don't know what I'm going to drink tonight, but I'm good. Because in the morning, it's going to be a whole different story. I might just go on and boil some and drink anyway. Let me see what this looks like. It don't look pretty good, but I I'll try and see what it tastes like. Alright, you guys. See you later. No, I can't drink this water. Look how thick it is. Look at all the stuff in it. This water, hold on. It's thick like syrup. And it's got all kind of stuff in it. So I'm not gonna take a chance, even though I'm worried about dying. I probably won't like the taste of it. But there's all kind of particles in it. Hold on a second, I get a glass. See, what can I dip out? Let's see. You see, it's kind of yellow. Let's see. Remember I told you to turn my hot yellow? Look at that water. Now, as you know, I showed you the video, it was clear water, like there was nothing wrong with it. It was quite clear. And I put it in the pan. And there's all kind of particles floating around in it. So, heat, I guess, makes it show up. But like I said, they really loaded it up today. I'm gonna let it cool, and let's see what happens when I come back. Bye. Okay, remember I said I was gonna keep the spoon? Well, I'm not gonna keep it, because if they wanted to keep from evidence, they'll steal it anyway. So I want to see what happens when I put it in the water. Now the water is cleaning up at the top. It looks like the stuff is floating to the bottom. So I put the spoon in here. I want to see, will it melt the stuff that's on the spoon? It's hot water. Now, you see the residue on the spoon? I find this on my dishes a lot of time. You know, I think it's just, I used to say, oh, it's just chemicals from the water or something. Spots on my plate, spots on my spoons and forks, spots on my glasses. So when I wash dishes, this is what they're doing. They're injecting it in the water then, so it's getting over everything. It's getting all of my dishes, so when I get ready to use the dishes, they have this residue on them. I got to try one other thing. I'll be back. But as you see, it's clearing up. It almost looks normal again, except for the particles floating around in it. Well, I was trying to see, could you scrape that stuff off? And you can, and you can scrape it off. You see it scrape mark. Now use another spoon to get a good shot. I use another spoon to scrape some of the inside off. But the thing is, when you wash dishes, even if you see this, when you wash dishes and you think you gotten it off, as soon as the dish is dry, you see the spots back on it anyway. So you know it's in the water. That no matter what you do, whether you wash it off and it looks clear, it's clean, as soon as it dries, this powder is back on it again. So can you see all the stuff at the bottom? Look at this stuff. See all of this stuff? It looks clear at the top. Almost clear, rather. But it's settling down in the bottom. Look at all this stuff. So as I said, they're injecting it as I use it. I'm going to try one more sample because I've had the water running in the sink for quite a while. Let me as you can see, this one has turned yellowish. It was supposed to be the same silver color as that. But when I boiled that water this evening, earlier, this pan has turned yellowish.
Okay, well, I'm gonna stop that because that could go on with me experimenting with the water forever. But I just wanted you to see that, as I said, in any other case, Miss Nelson would be locked up because they know something is in that water. Why they narrowed me down to that source, only that source of water, and why they still the water that I buy from the stores out of my house. So this is past the 30 minutes, so I'm going to end this and make another video of Miss Lavera's involvement in my being committed to the hospital. You guys, I love you. Be prayerful. I'm praying for everybody. You pray for me. Be blessed. Be aware. Be informed. And be prepared.